Well, nice crowd on hand tonight for senior night. The festivities just prior to the game where they recognize not just the senior athletes for the football team, but for all of the fall sports. And a nice moment for you, Jay, as you and your wife got a chance to walk the field with Dane on senior night. You got to do that a few years ago with Derek, and that's got to be a thrill for you.
No, it is. It's kind of happy and sad at the same time. The last one going through, and at least the ones that I know of. Well, I have to throw a little humor in there. But yeah, it is a great, it's a great time, and these kids have had a great season, and well, I just hope it continues, and they continue to play hard.
Redskins take the field in the white pants. That seems to be the big mystery each week. What pants are they coming out in? The maroon, the gold, the white? Tonight it's the white.
I like these colors, you know, the red and the maroon and white. That's just a great color. And I think up at Oswego they have the gold pants on.
Yep.
So that jinx about not winning with the gold and maroon, I think we can throw that out the window now. So,
I kind of like the white and white on the road. I kind of like that look too.
You know what? That's not bad. But this is just a very classic, you know, Morris Redskin look right here, maroon and white. It doesn't get any better than that. But.
The Morris sophomores winning tonight, 42-7. They get 7 wins on the year, and kind of a funny scene after the game. They don't have the Gatorade jugs on the sideline. They had just bottled waters lined up, so several of the players each grabbed a bottled water and dumped it on Coach Thorson after getting that win at the closing seconds of that sophomore game. Not the traditional Gatorade bucket dump on the coach, but a handful of bottles of water were dropped on the coach.
Downsized version. Mini version.
And speaking of coaches, we have to give thanks to George Durgo, who helped set us up here at the press box with some very tasty sandwiches from Corleone. So,
well, that was a nice little treat to come up here tonight and find that we had some nice sandwiches instead of having our supper on cookies and brownies. So it was pretty nice. But now, I tell you, Mike, one of the things I was thinking about here tonight, I mean, what absolute perfect playing conditions these guys have tonight. And I tell you, we've been very lucky. Most every game the weather has cooperated. Everything is the weather has been great. The field conditions are super. Usually, so many times you see during this time of year that the middle of the football field is all worn out. It's hard, or you got low spots, but the field's in great shape. The weather's absolutely perfect, and hey, I think these guys know right now. Talking to them earlier, I mean, they're strapping their helmets up. They know they got to get out there, and they know they got to get at it. And I tell you what, walking with my son coming out here, Mike, I mean, I'm looking over to the sidelines, and I see this monster who's, as you'll be hearing about him, Perry Dorstein. He's 6'7", 300, and I'm telling you, that guy is monstrous. But they got some pretty good big-sized guys as I was walking out there, so I think they're going to give Morris a test tonight.
Redskins to receive, and here we go. It's a kick that angles towards the far sideline, and it will bounce out of bounds at around the 10. Durgo was the deep back, and Brenton Valentine tracked down that ball as it headed out of bounds, and the flag comes down, and Morris will get good field position. And you talked about the good quality of the field. Is that due in part to the dry fall, and that allowed the folks here at Morris to control the watering more than having, you know, a heavy rain in the fall season?
Well, these guys have an irrigation system, so that helps. But so many times, if it rains on a Wednesday or Thursday, or even during the game, that's when the field gets all torn up. And that hasn't happened this year. We've had pretty dry conditions, obviously, and the field's in great shape.
Spread formation for Morris here. 1st and 10 from their 35 as they open up with 3 receivers left. 2 to the right. Wingman in motion is Gordon as Monahan gets the shotgun snap. He's back to throw with time. Throws over the middle of the field. He's got Zambala with a catch at the 45. Being trailed from behind, and he'll be tackled at the 45 of Plainfield Central. Good start for Morris. A 20-yard pass play over the middle of the field to Dane Zambala.
Oh, that was a good catch. And you know what? It's a curl pattern, and he had the linebackers in that drifting towards him, so he did the smart thing. He kind of kept drifting towards the middle. Donovan, great job waiting for him to open up. Got the ball in there, and the jinx is over.
You get to exhale after the first play. A 5-receiver set again for Morris. First and 10 from the Wildcat 45. Monahan throws over the middle. It's Zambalan again to the 40 of Plainfield Central. Hit from behind and dropped at the 36. A gain of 9 on first down.
That's pretty nice. I tell you what, about a 9-yard average so far.
Did you design the playbook for tonight?
No, but I'm tickled pink. Let me tell you, I'm flabbergasted.
John Durgo checks in for the first time. Cumby in as well. Cumby split wide right. DeGrush a wing on the right side. Zambalan wide to the left. Slot left. Second down and 1. Man in motion from the right, DeGrush. Monahan shotgun snap. He's back deep in the pocket with time. Fires the deep side for Durgo. He's got the catch inside the 15. Hauls it in and he's hit wide as he makes the catch by Scott Hogan. Big first down for Morris down to the 13 of the Wildcats.
Hey, look out. We might become a passing team now, man. It's hey, but, you know, that really does prove the point that in the situation, and I'm so happy to see this, is the fact that, you know, you got 2 nice targets like that, man. You start getting into the playoffs, you could literally pick a team apart by going to those tight ends. Little 5 yards out, little drags. Those are big plays.
First and 10, Morris from the 14. They set up with normal formation, then they drift back into the shotgun, and then a flag comes down.
Boy, I mean, I see Morris clapping, but I think Morris might have. No, it is offsides. That's unbelievable.
So an infraction call against Plainfield Central.
Wow.
I'm sure the Wildcats knew Morris could throw, but they had to be anticipating plenty of John Durgo on the ground. So far, it's been Donovan through the air.
Yeah, that's nice.
First and 5 for Morris from the 9 of the Wildcats. Opening possession. Backs it an eye. Now they break out of that and go shotgun. DeGrush wide to the right. Double tights. Slot left. Here's Monahan back in the pocket with time again. Fires the far corner for Dane.
My.
And he throws it about 5 yards over his head out of bounds.
Oh, brother, wide open. That's all right. Boy, and again, I think he just kind of held on the ball just a little bit too long. He gets back in the pocket, and Donovan is usually so good about releasing the ball before the guy gets into the open. And that time, he just hung on to it a little bit and tried to hang it in there, and he's just got to drop back and, you know, find the spot and let it go.
Second down and 5 for Morris from the Wildcat 9. They started the shotgun. Now they go under center. Slot to the right, backs it an eye. Durgo the tailback, Gordon the fullback. Receiver wide right is Gum. Here's the take from Monahan. Hand off to Durgo off right tackle, and Durgo slips his way down to the 5. Close to the first down. Looks to be about a yard short, maybe. His first run of the night, setting up third down and less than a yard from just inside the 5. Brenton Valentine is split to the right. Zambalan left, Cumby right on the tight end spots. High backfield. Third down, less than a yard for Morris from just inside the 5. The Wildcats opening possession. Redskins moving right to left. Monahan under center. Here's the take and a pitch to Durgo running left. Cuts it back to the 5. Lunges for the end zone. He's got the first down, and they're going to mark him down. It appears just inside the 1.
Yeah. Now, in high school, I mean, when your knees are down, see, that's the difference. They really watch for when the knees hit. And even though if the ball crosses the plane, if the knees are on the ground, that's where they'll mark it.
Well, you can't get much closer than where Morris is right now. First and goal from inside the 1. Receivers each way. Cumby wing to the right. Backs it an eye. Monahan under center. Here's the take. It's a quarterback keeper. Stopped initially. Second effort. They have pushed him back even more. Back to the 1. Loss a half a yard.
And I tell you what I like here. I mean, if you look at a lot of the pros and those high school college teams, I mean, they use these tight ends, and it's a great play where it's just a play action. The tight end hits down and just releases out to the flat. And, well, I'll tell you what, that is a tough play to stop when you're down in that end zone.
Second and goal, Morris. The ball just inside the 1. Brenton Valentine wide right. High backfield for Monahan. The take, the give to John. Durgo pushes ahead for the touchdown.
He's in there.
8:35 to go in the first. And John Durgo finishes off a very impressive drive for Morris. The majority of it through the air. A 1-yard run, and it's 6-0 Redskins. For Durgo, that's his 27th rushing touchdown. And Durgo to add the extra point. They set up in their odd formation, now go traditional as Gum will set up for the hold.
I just like that. There's something very cool about that. I don't know why I like it, but I like what they do.
Durgo's extra point is on the way and good. 7-0 Morris, 8:35 for the first. WJDK.
Formerly the deli stop at BP of Morris, and especially the convenience of GrundyBank.com. And all of this is free, you lucky duck. To sign up, visit any Grundy Bank location or visit www.GrundyBank.com.
Redskins a 7-0 lead on the Wildcats. A 1-yard run for John Durgo. Donovan Monahan on that drive. 3 for 4 for 53 yards. Durgo to kick off. End-over-end kick taken at the 6-yard line to the 10. Straight ahead running 15 to the 20. Couple of big hits inside the 25. The Wildcats stopped at the 24-yard line.
I'm telling you, you've got to just... And now I start focusing on Kyle Comperta. On defense, I'm just watching number 30. He came down that time, and that's why I said, twice, because he smacked one guy. He went again and just knocked him backwards, and he got off to make the tackle on the runner, and he put a big hit on the runner.
Whistles before the snap. No flags down. And an official's timeout. We mentioned Plainfield Central 4-4. They are 2-2 in the conference. Morris, the only unbeaten team. Oswego with the 1 loss. Plainfield Central and South each 2-2.
Hey, we got some Adam DeBorg is in there on defensive end.
Shotgun formation for Knapczyk. He throws to the right sideline and has his man, his tailback Scott Hogan, for a short gain of about 3 or 4 across the 25 to the 26. And Plainfield Central in a hurry-up offense here. No huddle. One in the backfield, shotgun formation with a 4-receiver set. Knapczyk looking left, fires the far sideline, has a man, first down catch across the 35 to the 40 and brought down to the 44-yard line. That's one of their big receivers. Ryan Jackson makes a big gain. And Plainfield Central with a gain of about 17 on that play.
Well, and I tell you what, this is what this is what we've been talking about, because these guys are going to throw it out. So you got to first of all, you got to get pressure on that quarterback.
Here's a running play for no gain as Jamie Cumby and Nick Tice help bring down the ball carrier Josh Stubblefield. 2nd and 10.
I'll tell you what, they don't waste any time, do they? Plainfield offense gets right back there and gets quick huddle, and they get right in there to run the play.
It's like the old Buffalo Bills from the early 90s. Knapczyk out of the shotgun, firing deep down the middle. Gum got a hand on it. Pass overthrown, intended for Scott Hogan. And Cole Gum, who was behind Hogan on the play, jumped up and tipped it away. We talked about Knapczyk. 2,000 yards, just about. He's got 1984, 18 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, and he's only completing about 50% of his passes. But still a big threat as he's got the shotgun formation on 3rd and 10. Quick pass in the slat, and a face mask here by Vanderveer. That could be a personal foul as the receiver is tackled at the 49, and a pretty violent-looking face mask from Vanderveer after a gain of 5 yards.
Yeah, and that's the thing with Billy. I mean, we've seen it before, but he really's got to get a little bit lower and try to hit the guy a little more often around the legs and around the ankles. He does a lot of tackling up by the shoulder pads, and boy, I tell you what, when you hit some running backs, they're going to spin away from that. So you've got to be able to wrap them up by the legs just a little better.
That's a personal foul, 15-yarder. I believe the catch was made on the far side by Chris Moore. From the Wildcats all the way down inside the 35 of Morris. Running play here, and Tice comes up to help bring down the ball carrier for Plainfield Central. That's Stubblefield. And he'll gain about 3 down to the Redskin 30. Wildcats aren't giving me time to write down the yardage on my chart sheet here, Jay.
Oh, you're going to have to take shorthand tonight, Mike.
2nd and 6. Oh, good slant pattern, and Durgo with a huge hit, but a pass is complete into the hands of Chris Moore. Inside the 20 down to the 17. That's another Wildcat first down, again at 12.
Well, I'll tell you what, they are picking them apart. They're going right down the field, so you got to play a little, get them up a little tight and make them earn it.
Whistles here and a timeout on the field taken by the Redskins. We'll break as well. This is WJDK.
Is from on sale every day, and Mary Motter is our certified picture framer. She's on staff to preserve and protect your memories. Start your redecorating right at Mike's Paint, Paper, and Frames, 525 Liberty Street, Morris. Phone 942-3133.
And quickly off the timeout, Plainfield Central throws a post pattern. It's complete for a touchdown to Scott Hogan.
Well, I tell you what, pretty good. He got behind the coverage, but I tell you what, I don't know. I think it was Matt Peterson maybe or Cole Gum got a hand up. Ball went right through their hands, and good concentration by the Plainfield receiver. Comes down with a catch.
18-yard pass completion, and Plainfield Central quickly answers with a long drive. Through the air, mainly. Extra point good. 7-7.
Wow.
7 minutes to go in the first quarter. WJDK.
Okay, I better look. Financial programs you could get at one of those huge banking chains while remaining your hometown bank. Mazan State Bank offers all the latest technologically advanced banking services, including online banking and more. Yet when you do have the time to stop in personally to take care of your banking needs, they'll take the time to know you because you are family at Mazan State Bank, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Kickoff return for John Durgo. He takes it out to the 31 before losing his footing as the Redskins and Wildcats in a 7-7 ball game here with 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. And we talked about the passing attack of Plainfield Central, but I'm more impressed with the no huddle.
Yeah.
The Redskins were kind of shell-shocked by that. Had to call timeout and never really adjusted enough to prevent the score.
Yeah, and you know what? You can't panic yet. It is obviously too early in the game, but Morris is going to make some adjustments defensively. They're going to see what they're doing and hopefully shut down this passing game.
Morris has it at their own 31, 1st and 10. Shotgun formation for Monahan with a 5-receiver set. Here's the snap. Donovan quickly looking to throw over the middle of the field. He's got Cumbie for a catch. Bounces off one tackler and then gets plowed into by a second defender across the 40. 10-yard gain looks like enough for a first down for Morris.
Well, I think next time Jamie catches the ball and starts running, number 7 is going to kind of get out of the way. He bounced off him like a rubber ball. So he's still feeling the effects of that. So I think next time he's going to try to avoid Jamie rather than try to tackle him.
1st and 10, the ball at the Morris 42. Cumbie split wide to the right. Zimbalin wide left, DeGrush in motion left to right. 5 receivers set again from the shotgun. Monahan rolling right, buying some time. Throws the right sideline for Durgo. Jumping catch at the first down marker, and Durgo is taken out of bounds at midfield. They might not be giving him the proper spot here. He looked like he had it to the 48 and then was pushed back by the defender. They're going to give him a gain of 9.
Yeah, and I agree with you. He caught the ball and got pushed. He was over the first down. He got 10 yards, but then he got pushed back in the before the first down. So you're right. He should have had the first down.
Now the Redskins giving the Wildcats a taste of their own medicine here with the 5 of 6 passing for Monahan.
Well, and more than that, they're going 5 wide with all wideouts instead of the 2 tight ends that they normally run.
2nd down and 1 for Morris, just across the 50. Monahan gets the shotgun snap with time. Deep down the middle of the field for Cumbie, and he's got the catch. No, he dropped the football. Cumbie had it for a moment, then got hit by a defender, and as he was falling down to the turf, lost control, and it falls incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what, pretty good pass right there by Dono, and it just so happened that just as he caught it, the Plainfield defensive guy hits him and jars the ball loose.
So 3rd and a yard here for Morris. Midway through the first, 7-7 the score. Brenton Valentine split out to the left. Zimbalin will join him. Durgo a wing on the left side. Gordon and Cumbie out to the right. Now they'll go out of the eye. Gordon the fullback. Receivers left and right. Wingman Zimbalin. Here's the take. Draw play. Durgo lost the football, and Plainfield Central has it at the Morris 43.
My.
Botched handoff there, and the Wildcats with the big play.
Oh, boy. Wow. Some unusual events happening here tonight.
And now Plainfield Central with excellent field position after having marched down the field themselves in their last possession for a touchdown that tied the game.
Well, I tell you what, right here's where you got to kind of strap it up and get some pressure on that quarterback.
From the Morris 43, shotgun snap to Knapczyk, firing deep down the middle of the field, and that's off the mark. He was trying to get it to DJ Sajak down around the 20-yard line, but the pass more towards the middle of the field, and John Durgle was the closest to it, but it falls incomplete.
And I tell you what, I'm surprised that this team is 4-4 at what they are, because right now they look like a pretty darn good football team.
2nd and 10. Knapczyk on a handoff up the middle, and Cumby able to make the tackle after initial pursuit from Funk, and just a gain of a yard or two down to the 40-yard line for the Wildcat running back Stubblefield. 3rd and 7. Wildcats quickly to the line. Shotgun snap to Knapczyk, looking the right sideline, has a man, eluding a tackle, moving to the middle of the field for a first down. Big gain for the Wildcats down to the 25-yard line, as that is Scott Hogan on the catch and run. He caught the touchdown pass last possession and keeps the drive alive with a first down.
Well, I tell you what, some missed tackles there. You got to make those tackles. I think Brenton Valentine come up there and kind of lowered his head and missed a tackle. He had him, for about a 3 or 4 yard gain. That was it. But
gain of 13 yards. Knapczyk back deep in the pocket with all day to throw. Throws for the end zone, and it's off the mark again. Trying to hit Justin Small, and that was about 10 yards off the mark.
But I tell you, the one thing that we're not doing is we're not getting pressure on the quarterback. You can't give Knapczyk, a good quarterback like that, time to throw. And give credit to the offensive line of Plainfield right now. They're doing a good job, Mike. They're holding them out, but the key is you got to get in, get pressure on that quarterback.
2nd and 10. Here's Knapczyk deep in the pocket after the shotgun snap, throwing the right corner.
Oh, he's wide open.
Wide open. He's got the catch for a touchdown. DJ Sajak makes the catch. He blew past coverage, and nobody was within 5 or 10 yards of him. And an easy play for Knapczyk. The Wildcats have the lead.
Boy, I'll tell you what, these guys came to play tonight, and there's some shocked people here tonight, me being one of them. And I'm sure you're one of them, too.
I'm impressed. 25-yard pass play, and now the extra point attempt. Snap is good. Kick is on the way.
Oh, I don't know.
And that's good. 14-7 Wildcats. 5 minutes for the first. WJDK.
Dr. Resin is a board certified.
Here is in at Athletic Outfitters. Just arrive in limited quantities. Nike long sleeve American League Championship Series t-shirts. Plus, Athletic Outfitters has limited quantities of Nike and Major League Baseball indoor sportswear. Hey Sox fans, get your official White Sox sportswear while they last from Athletic Outfitters, including just arrived ALCS long sleeve Nike t-shirts from Athletic Outfitters on Liberty Street in downtown Morris.
14-7 Wildcats. The Redskins trailing for the first time all season. 5:12 to go first quarter. Here's the kick. It's taken by Durgo at the 12, 15, 20, 25, to the 30, 35. Durgo pushing hard out to the 38. And the Redskins will take the field offensively in Plainfield Central. 2 touchdown passes for John Knapczyk, 6 of 9 for 89 yards. And, they are not getting pressure on him for 1, but 2, with the no huddle, the defense has to be gassed out there. They don't have a chance to rest between plays.
Well, and I think that's obviously the theory behind their no huddle offense is to keep the Morris defense out there running and keep them off guard. And they certainly have done a great job of doing that right now.
From the 38 of Morris, 1st and 10. Here's the take pitch to Durgo. Durgo running right with Gordon blocking in front. Durgo with a cutback move. He'll be swarmed for a loss of 2 or 3 back to the 35-yard line.
Well,
Durgo in the early going, 4 carries, 7 yards. He does have a 1-yard touchdown. Monahan 5 of 7 for 72. He's hit 3 different receivers.
Well, you've got to get some blocking. It's these guys have come to play tonight, so Morris has got to get out there and you've got to get the blocks, guys. That's where it all starts, right on the line of scrimmage.
Now the Wildcats need this one, 4-4. They need a win to get to the playoffs. Receivers both ways, 2nd and 12. Here's the take from Monahan. It's a counter handoff to Peterson, and he's hit from behind and dropped. No gain. The ball at the 35. It'll be 3rd down and about 13 here for Morris.
Wow, Wow, and Durgo's even coming off the field. I haven't seen this. Oh, no, I guess he's not.
Came over for a word with George.
I saw him.
What's that mean? I'm gonna get a first down on this play. Is that what that is?
Well, I don't know if I saw him throw his hand. He says, "Hey, Dad, throw it." I'm not sure what that signal was.
3rd and 13 for Morris from their 35-yard line. Backfield for Monahan. Here comes a blitz. Monahan rolling right, pressured and dropped way back to the 20-yard line. That is a loss of 15 yards.
Well, I'll tell you one thing right now. Plainfield Central is playing like they got to have this game. They are just dominating everywhere.
So 4th down, the Redskins will punt as Durgo will do the duties back around his 10.
Wow. Wow. I mean, these guys are dominating. I haven't seen a team like this do this to Morris in several years, actually.
Wildcats with one man back to receive at the 40. Durgo, a nice high kick. It'll bounce at the 35, taken right there. And a run out to the 40-yard line as it's brought back by Scott Hogan about 5 yards. Elsewhere tonight, a big one on WCSJJ is the I-8 showdown. Coal City and Wilmington, 7-0 Kohlers on their home field.
Well, that's a big old rivalry there in itself.
Redskin crowd trying to fire up the defense. The Wildcats have had it twice and marched down the field twice with the touchdown passes.
Come on, folks.
2:47 for the first, 14-7 Plainfield Central. Redskins jumped offside. Peterson a little anxious to get to the quarterback, and he stepped over the line.
You know, those are the kinds of things that really aggravates the coach. I mean, he's a defensive line. He's looking right down the ball. And again, I just find it very difficult. Almost inexcusable. Hey, look down the field, watch the ball. When it's snapped, then you go.
Here's the take and a running play. Flag comes down, and across the 50-yard line of the 48 for the Wildcats goes Stubblefield, but penalty marker is down right at the line of scrimmage.
You could see all the things that they're doing wrong. One, they're missing tackles, and now they're getting face masks, and the reason they're getting face masks is they're trying to hit the players up high. It's a fundamental thing of football. You got to tackle them and tickle them if you can at the same time. Tackle them at their ankles. That's where it's got to be played, guys.
There's a 5-yard mark off on the face mask, incidental face mask. Line of scrimmage, the 43 of the Redskins. Knapcheck, quick drop, throws over the middle, catch made, and Durgo with a nice tackle inside the 35 to the 34. Still a gain of about 8 yards on the pass to Sajek. 2nd down and 2. 2:22 clock running, first quarter. Knapcheck, shotgun. One in the backfield with him, 4 receivers.
Gotta get pressure, guys.
Knapcheck looking, throws to the near sideline. A little too high for Sajek, and it was covered by Valentine. But he was open, as you mentioned, Jay. The pass a little too high.
I'm telling you, I haven't had a chance really to look because you're watching the quarterback in that. But, I'm going to have to take a minute here to start watching the defensive backs because these guys, are getting open way, way too much.
3rd and 2 for the Wildcats. Here's the take. Knapcheck with an option pitch. A little bit of running room to the far side and a first down.
We are missing tackles.
Yep, that was a missed tackle. It would have had no gain on the play. It was Tice that came up and tried to make the stop.
Boy, guys.
It was Comperta, I think, that missed him. A running play for Stubblefield that gains enough for a first down to the Redskin 29.
Well, I'll tell you what, you better get control before this game gets out of hand. But
here's the snap. Knapcheck looking in the pocket, scoots up a couple of steps, throws inside the 10, and a catch is made. A diving attempt by Hogan, and he makes the catch for a first down again. Gain of about 17 or 18.
And now I'm watching that play. I happen to watch that receiver, and he basically just runs 10 yards and does a little curl in it. But boy, you've got to. You just got to do a better job of staying with the receivers.
Redskins call their 2nd timeout. We'll break as well on JDK.
And while you're there, pick up a BP Visa card.
With Jay Zimbala and Mike Williams back at Morris High School. Late stages, first quarter, 14-7 Plainfield Central. Wildcats with a 1st and 10 from the Morris 11-yard line following a Redskin timeout. Knapczyk in the shotgun. 4 receivers set, one in the backfield. Here's the snap to John. He's going to run with it up the middle. Knapczyk wide open room. He ends in. Touchdown. Knapczyk as he dove for the end zone, crossed the goal line. A quarterback sneak up the middle out of the shotgun, and Knapczyk in from 11 yards.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's I'm sure if people are listening to this, they're thinking that they're, listening to the wrong ball game, but it is the right ball game. It's Plainfield 20 and Morris 7. Wow. I'm telling you what, these guys came here tonight to play, no question.
Extra point is booted through, and late in the first, the Wildcats by 14 on WJDK. Your local big.
Enjoy the game.
A minute 46 for the first quarter. 21-7, Plainfield Central. The Wildcats to kick off. A little line drive kick that heads towards the sideline. It's picked up by Brenton Valentine at the 25.
Go.
Ahead to the 30, to the 35, to the 40. And Brenton made something out of nothing as that ball was rolling towards the sideline. He took a couple seconds to finally corral it and then gets about a 20-yard return.
Well, Joliet Catholic, I think last week against St. Pat's, these guys, they were down, I believe it was 28-0 at halftime. So you just got to suck it up right here. And, the thing is about putting points on the board now. So you just got to get out there, get a touchdown right away. Somehow the defense has got to make a turnover, get the ball back, and then just score again. Sounds pretty easy.
High backfield here for Morris. Receiver split to the left as Monahan with a take and a handoff to John. Hit immediately and dropped for a 3-yard loss. Big tackle on the play by Rob Martin, a 6'1 junior.
Wow. Yeah, I'll tell you what, they have had no luck. They've been going to that right side of that line and been stopped every night. So you've got to come over here to the left side of the line with Dane and Kupchik and those guys and let those guys block. They've had a lot of success running to the left this season, and I'll tell you what, I think you got to try it here because they are having zero success running to that right side.
2nd down and 13 for Morris. The ball at their 38. Gum split wide to the left. Cumbie wide right. Zimbalin wing left side. Backs it an eye. Monahan under center. Here's the take. Pitch to John. He'll try the left side. A little room to run this time. Cut move to the 40. 45. And he'll be dragged down at midfield. A nice run for John, about 11 yards. About a yard shy of the first down, and John a little slow to get up.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's talking about somebody running out of gas already. I mean, he's got to be tired. He's been on defense running, so maybe they'll give him a rest this play. And
this is usually where we see him, walk slowly back to the huddle, and then boom, he breaks a 60-yarder.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
3rd down and 1 for Morris. Could be the last play of the quarter. From midfield, high backfield for Monahan, quarterback keeper. He got hit hard, and I'm not sure if he got it.
Yeah, I'm not sure he did either. That guy came up and put a stick on him. But Donald gets right back up. Ooh. No, I think that it's going to be short.
Well, they can figure it out in between quarters.
Oh, they got it.
An eyeball first down call. Wow. First quarter comes to an end. 21-7 Plainfield Central on WJDK.
Plus, every Thursday, don't.
No, the Redskins were probably hoping at some point this season they'd get tested, especially before the playoffs. Well, they're getting a major test tonight. Plainfield Central, a 21-7 lead on the Redskins as we start the second quarter.
Well, and again, you can't panic at this point in time. You got a great team here. And defensively, they're going to make still going to make some adjustments. They're going to find a way to stop it. But offensively, hey, you just got to take the ball down the field and do what they do best and score.
Morris, a 1st and 10 from the Wildcat 49. Start of the second quarter. Left to right goes Morris. Monahan with a take and a pitch to Durgo. Durgo running right, trying to find a hole. Gets to midfield and lunges forward for a yard to the 48. 2nd and 9.
I'm telling you, just that right side of that line is just, they're just not going anywhere.
Durgo, 7 carries for 16 yards and one-yard touchdown. Second down, 9 to go. The ball at the Wildcat 48. Brenton Valentine wide left. Double tight end set. Gordon the fullback. Durgo the tailback. Monahan with a take. Handoff to John. Up the middle for nothing.
Boy, they got, I'll tell you what, I have not seen a team hold the offense and hold Durgo in check like this in a long time. These guys, and they're not the biggest guys. If you look at that line up there, that front line, they're not huge guys. But they have the technique, just like we talked about, Mike. They're blowing out low. They're getting in there, and they're wrapping them up by the ankles. I don't care how great a running back you are. You get held by the ankles, it's pretty tough to run.
3rd down and 10 for Morris. Here's Monahan, straight drop, throws the near sideline. He's got Cumbie, and Cumbie trying to step out of a tackle and won't be able to do it. He'll be marked. Stopped at the 45-yard line of Plainfield Central. Just a 2 or 3 yard gain is all. Setting up a 4th down and 7. Cumbie's second catch.
Well, you know, and it's like the Chicago Bears sometimes, the old Chicago Bears. Hey, if you're going to throw it for the first down, you got to get to the first down mark. You can't, if you got 8 yards to go, you can't run 6 yards. You've got to run, 9 yards and come back a yard so you can get the first down.
Durgo for his second punt. He'll stand at his 40. 2 men back for Plainfield at about their 10-yard line. Good snap, no pressure. Durgo an end-over-end kick headed towards the middle of the field. It takes a bounce, picked up at the 10-yard line by Scott Hogan. Hogan running the far sideline, and he'll be hit and knocked out of bounds. Nice return, though, out near the 30.
I'll tell you, I'm sorry.
I was going to say the Wildcats here with 1st and 10, leading by 14 early in the second.
Now you can almost see some little hesitation of these guys as they get down. I mean, certainly when you're running down for a kickoff return, you've got to break down before you get to the runner. But now they're just seem a little bit hesitant, because they want to try to contain him. But boy, you got to fly down there, break down, and then make the tackle.
The Plainfield Central here out of the shotgun again. Receiver trots in motion left to right. That is Hogan. Here's the snap to Knapczyk. Knapczyk throwing a little screen pass over the middle. Ball is dropped. It's on the turf, but they're going to say incomplete as it was never controlled by Chris Moore.
Well, that's a start. That's what you got to do. You got to try to make some things happen now. So, they get right back up there in that huddle.
2nd down and 10 for the Wildcats. Knapczyk gets the snap, looking right, hesitates, now throws it and is nearly intercepted by the Redskins, as right there with a hand on it was Jeff Valentine. Could not haul in the one-handed grab. 3rd and 10, though.
Now they're at least getting a little pressure on them, stopping. Right here's a big play, Mike. This is a big down right there. They can hold them here.
3rd and 10, high snap to Knapczyk. It's a running play up the middle, and room to run. First down for the Wildcats. A draw up the middle for Josh Stubblefield across the 40 to the 43, a gain of 13.
Wow, it just that's a first of all, that's a pretty darn good play calling right there. But well, there's nobody there to make the stop.
So the Wildcats get a fresh set of downs. 11 first downs here for Plainfield Central in this first half. Shotgun formation, Knapczyk. Another high snap. He gets it, though. Looking to throw. Pressure. Now throws the near sideline. Catch made. And a tackle made across the 45 to the 46. A short gain. Basically the 3rd option there. Scott Hogan in the flat near side. And a gain of 2.
Yeah. And again, defensive ends, Matt Peterson, I was watching him that time. He's trying to get outside, and he just gets pushed around. But, boy, he's got to get in there lower and come around and kind of bear crawl around.
Running play up the middle here, and a tackle by Valentine at midfield, but not before about a 6-yard run for Stubblefield. Setting up 3rd and about 3 from the Redskin 49.
Well, once again, what a big play this is. So...
Shotgun formation for Knapczyk. 3rd and short for the Wildcats. Here's the snap. Option play. Knapczyk pitches. And a tackle for a loss back to the 48-yard line as it's Valentine making the stop. Not the best of option executions there, as it's a loss of 3.
I don't know if they're going to go for it or what.
First time tonight the Redskin defense holds. 4th down and 7 from the Plainfield Central 48. 8 minutes to go first half, and Broderick back to receive. Look who's punting, Jay.
Oh,
Perry Dorestein, 6'7", 300-pounder.
Wow.
Here's the snap.
Watch him to run.
A line drive kick. Broderick watches it bounce.
See,
and it's going to roll inside the 10 and be down at the 6.
Yeah, you got to try to field those. Anytime you got a low coverage like that, a low ball, you don't have much coverage, so you got those are the ones you want to definitely try to field.
21-7 Plainfield Central here on senior night. Wildcats in a must-win in order to make the playoffs. The Redskins hoping for the comeback for the perfect regular season and a possible #1 seed. And that's the other big question tomorrow night. Is Morris 5A or 6A? A lot of the experts feel it's going to be 6A, depending on who wins this weekend to get into the playoffs.
I think some of the, I don't know, a couple of teams I know they wanted to win that played yesterday or something played and won.
First down, here's the shotgun snap to Monahan. Stands in his end zone, firing the right side, and it's a little too high for Durgo and a little too much in front of Cumbie. And now a penalty marker comes down late. Didn't see what the penalty was. The officials are conferring at about the 15-yard line. And it's pass interference on Morris. Lost it down, too. That'll move it half the distance to the goal. Puts it at about the 3 for make it a 2nd and 13.
Yeah, very interesting. I haven't. It's been quite a while since we've seen Morris in this situation.
5 receivers set. Monahan stands in his end zone. Here comes pressure. Monahan rolling to the right. Needs to hurry. Throws it deep down the field for a wide open Durgo, and he's got the catch. Pulls it in at the 35-yard line. And unfortunately for Monahan, he could not get enough into that throw. And he leads Durgo at all. John's got a long touchdown catch, but nonetheless, it's a first down.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, a little more zinc on that, but again, he couldn't. Hey, give credit to Donald. He's doing everything he can just to get the ball to him. So wide open Durgo, good catch, and this is what you got to do. You got to move the ball down the field.
Morris at their 35 with a 1st and 10. Midway through the second, 21-7 Wildcats. Again, the spread formation. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left, 1 in motion. It's Gordon. Here's the snap to Monahan. Pressured as he's deep in the pocket. Tries to avoid the pressure and won't be able to. He's inside the 25, sacked for about a 12-yard, make it a 10-yard loss.
Wow, I'll tell you, take 2 steps forward and 5 steps backwards.
Second sack for the Wildcats.
Sometimes when Donald gets in that situation, I think he's better off just to throw the thing out of bounds. Just heave it as far as you can out of bounds rather than to take that loss. He's trying to make something happen, but you know, it's again, sitting up here, that's pretty easy to say, but when you're in the field, that's a tough thing to do.
2nd and long here for Morris, about 20 yards to go. The ball at their 25. Spread formation for the Redskins. Zimbalin, Durgo, Gum to the left. DeGroosh in motion from the right. Cumbie split wide right. And delay a game call here, I bet.
And again, now those kind of, you know, these guys look a little discombobulated now.
5th penalty on Morris.
And those things don't help either. Now when you're getting beat, you know, when you're winning 45-0 and, you know, 20-0, it doesn't matter. But now's when they do matter. So that's what I say. That's what I've been saying all along. You've got to watch those penalties because they'll come back and bite you at the least inopportune time that you need them to.
2nd down and 25 for Morris. From their own 20-yard line, the snap to Monahan as he's looking. Flushed, throws deep down the middle of the field for Cumbie. Jumping up, he makes the catch for the first down. Gets around a man with a 40, far side, being called down from behind at the 30-yard line. Jamie Cumbie, a nice athletic catch, and then out-muscled a couple of defenders for a big gain for Morris.
That's a big catch right there.
That's 50 yards and a first down. This could be one of those 42-38 kind of nights here, Jay.
Well, I hope so. I hope we start getting some points on there. And again, it's 21-7. They held them last. So now it's very important here, Mike, that they get marched down and get a score. Big offensive series right here.
From the Wildcat 29-yard line, 1st and 10 Redskins. Gordon trots in motion.
Gosh,
and
darn,
4 or
guys.
5 Redskins move before the snap for a penalty.
Oh, I just... It's just... Yeah, I hate to say it, but it's just a lack of discipline on these guys' part. Yeah, you want to go out there, you want to make the play happen. You got to, the boy guys. Nothing. You got to wait till the ball snapped. You kind of need that to play this game.
6th penalty on the Redskins. 1st and 15 now. Lawson in the game, split wide to the right. Zimbalin wide left, slot right. Man in motion, Gordon. Monahan from the shotgun. Here's the snap to him. Rolling right, pressured, and
pressured again.
Dropped. Back to the 40-yard line. A loss on that play of about 6 or 7.
Can't even get the ball away. Can't even get the ball away.
And the ball at the 41-yard line of Plainfield Central, and Morris now faced with a 2nd down. And they have to get all the way down to the 19-yard line of the Wildcats.
My, oh, my. Well, you got to throw the ball even if you don't want to now.
2nd and 22 for Morris.
Well, I'll tell you, that offensive lineman. Come on, guys, you got to do a little pass blocking here.
Monahan waits the shotgun snap, gets it. Looking to throw down the far sideline, looking for Dane, and Dane, he makes the catch, a diving catch at about the 12-yard line. Perfectly thrown ball, and Dane lunges forward and hauls it in for a big 1st down.
That's a great catch. That's a great catch. And that's what you got to do. Before he felt the pressure, he threw the ball up in the air. He makes a good grab, and again, boy, had he not thrown that ball, maybe it was Dane a little faster rolling too. I'm not sure. He might have been able to get in for the touchdown. Nice grab.
29-yard gain for Zimbalin. 1st and 10 Morris from the 12-yard line. 5 receivers set. Monahan back. Throws over the middle for Cumbie. He's got the catch of the 5. Hurdles the defender. Lunges for the end zone.
My. I think he's got it.
No signal. They'll mark him down at the 1.
Wow. That's the high hurdles if I've ever seen the high hurdles.
First down, and it's marked maybe at the 1 or 2. 4.5 to go for the first half. 21-7 Wildcats, and the Redskins at goal.
There's no pressure. Just give it to Durgle. now's when you got the Durgle man.
1st and goal from inside the 2. Monahan the take. Here's Durgo straight ahead. Durgo, touchdown! 2-yard run for Durgo, his 2nd score of the night from in close, and Morris pulls to within 8.
Come on, guys. A lot of game left here. And that's important. It's momentum. In this game, it's momentum. Now the momentum's on Moore's side. So now they got to take this momentum defensively, get out there and get them 3 and out, get the ball, take it back in the end zone.
Durgo to add the extra point out of the hold of Cole Gump. Snap is there. Kick on the way, and it is good. 21-14 Wildcats. 4 minutes to go, 2nd quarter on WJDK.
Visit the 825. They accept most insurance plans.
21-14, Plainfield Central with the lead. 4 minutes to go before halftime, and the Wildcats awaiting this kick from John Durgo, who has scored from 2 yards out of the ground. Here's the approach. The kick is end over end, and a pretty nice kick down to the 10-yard line. 15, 20. Outside running to the 25. Cutback move and a tackle at about the 27-yard line as Gum in on the stop for Morris, along with Mike Mraz. 7-7 Coal City and Wilmington in the 2nd quarter. Over on 103.1 as the winner of that game gets at least a share of the I-8 conference crown.
Well, I tell you, this is a big series coming up here, Mike. This would be huge if Morris can get the ball back, stop these guys, get the ball back, and take it in for another score. It would be a big momentum boost for Morris.
Well, we talked about Knapczyk. He has thrown 11 picks. So far, he hasn't made any mistakes. Knapczyk back to throw here as he looks, throws over the middle of the field. Ball is tipped and incomplete as the Redskins had good coverage in the middle of the field. And 2nd and 10 is coming up. I don't know if that was Valentine got a hand on it. There were a couple of guys right in the middle there.
Yeah.
They both put their hands up.
Well, now you can see, though. Now you can see, Mike, the difference. The defense is starting to play a little bit tighter on them. They're tightening up a little bit. So this is hopefully what you like to see.
2nd and 10. Knapczyk gets the snap. Has time now as he fires the middle of the field. Has a man for a short gain. Tackled by Valentine on a catch made by Chris Moore. Across the 30 to the 32. It'll set up 3rd and 5.
Well, now Jeff Valentine, that's the way to tackle. He said, hey, guys, I'm not tackling anymore up top. This is how to tackle. Gets him right by the legs and takes him right down.
3rd and 4 here for the Wildcats. Crowd on their feet. Here's the snap to Knapczyk, looking left, still looking, fires the middle, has a man first down. Durgo, huge hit, but credit the receiver for making the catch and hanging on. That's Ryan Jackson for a first down of the Wildcat 40.
Well, he paid the price, but you're right. The receiver doing a great job hanging on to the ball.
Gain of 9 on the play. Wildcats, fresh set of downs. Knapczyk from the shotgun. It's a running play up the middle. Now turning it to the outside. Flag down. Big hit by Durgo on the tailback. Stubblefield, and this play might be coming back with the marker.
Yeah, I think it is. Looked like there's a hit in the back. Or holding, one of the two.
Gain of 9 if it holds, but it won't.
Yep. Big break for Morris right there.
That's just the 2nd penalty on the Wildcats tonight.
I'll tell you what, there's some hitting going on down there now, too. But I'll tell you, I'm watching, Matt Peterson again. Dornstein, 6'7", 300, and Matt Peterson, if I can find his number, if I'm that fast, 5'11", 192, going against Dornstein, 6'7", 300. Is really no match for him. He's trying to get around him, but, boy, that's like getting, well, he's taking up a half a city block. He has to pull out a run just to get around him.
1st and about 16 here for the Wildcats. Here's the snap to Knapczyk. He's going to flush himself forward. Nice pass down the sideline and a good catch. Taken out of bounds by Valentine. Short of the first down across the 40 to the 44. And it's a pickup of about 10 yards or so, setting up 2nd and 5.
Boy, they make up that yardage in a hurry. And again, just that no huddle offense. Wow. Keeps those guys on defense on their toes.
Wildcats call time. We'll break 2. Cats by 7 on JDK.
35 years. We proudly rep Pontiac Olds GMC. Since 1967, look for the Greenway sticker. Your neighbor has one. Why don't you?
2nd and 5 for the Wildcats after their timeout from their 45-yard line late in the first half. Plainfield Central by 7. Knapczyk back. He's looking deep. Ball is pulled loose by Lawson. But Plainfield Central has the recovery. Lawson, boy, he just reached right in there and knocked it out of Knapczyk's hands. But a heads-up play by Stubblefield, who recovered it.
Wow, that would have been a huge play. Morris gets that ball. But I'll tell you what, that's a huge play by Lawson. Coming up and just reaching out and ripping at it. That's what you got to do.
3rd down and 12. 2:20 to go in the half.
Come on, guys.
Knapczyk gets the snap deep in the pocket. Backing up, setting up a screen pass. It's caught at the 35-yard line. Big hit and a tackle missed by Cumby. And, boy, still going.
That is unbelievable.
Inside the 50-yard line to the 48. Shy of the first down. The Redskins missed 4 tackles as Stubblefield gains about an extra 10 yards or so.
That is horrible. That is horrible tackling. 5 guys hit him, and none of them wrap him up. It's unbelievable. You can't do that, guys, and win games. You just cannot do that.
4th and 1. Wildcats setting up to go for it from their 49-yard line. Redskins show blitz. Knapczyk on the option. Pitch to the right side. First down through the middle of the field to the 35 and brought down to the 30-yard line. A gain of 20 yards on the run. As that's a big gain for John Zawistowski, a 5'11 senior.
I'll tell you what, that was a huge opportunity missed by not tackling that guy on that running play. They had him. They had him only about a 2 or 3 yard gain, and they let him go.
1:30 to go before halftime. Wildcats 1st and 10 from the Morris 29. Knapczyk back to throw from the shotgun, fires deep down the middle of the field, and almost a touchdown in and out of the hands of Zawistowski. Pass was right there at the goal line, and he just couldn't pull it in.
I'll tell you what, thank goodness for Morris that he dropped it, because he was wide open, the ball right on the target. Doesn't get any better than that, guys. All right there. And, whew, he dodged the bullet there. But you watch, they're going to come right back with that play again. They say, hey, coach is going back. Anytime that happens, the guy's open like that, they're going to try to do it again.
2nd and 10 for the Wildcats from the Redskin 29. Shotgun formation, 4 receivers set. Cats by 7 late in the half. Here's the snap. Knapcheck deep in the pocket. Pressured, rolling left. Sets up. Fires deep down the middle of the field. And the catch almost made again. Off the fingertips of Ryan Jackson at the goal line.
Boy, I'll tell you what, there's just a lot of confusion. There's still a lot of confusion in that defensive backfield. You can see everybody talking to him and wondering who's got who, but boy, coverage got to be a little better.
3rd and 10.
Can't let him score here.
Knapcheck back.
Not let him score.
Looking, throws over the middle, incomplete.
Wow.
Diving attempt at the 10-yard line. And as the receiver was hitting the turf, the ball popped out of his hands. That's Sajak, who had a touchdown earlier. 4th and 10. Well, probably too far to kick, so they might as well go for it.
Sure.
Not worth punting from the 29. Now flag comes down.
Uh-oh.
What happened here? I think it's a sideline warning.
Just a little warning.
Maybe some of the Wildcat players and or coaches on the field, maybe, or maybe they said something, who knows. So now 4th down and 10 for the Wildcats with 1:07 to go in the half. The ball at the Redskin 29.
Come on, guys.
10 yards for a first down.
Stop it.
Knapcheck awaiting the shotgun snap. Here it comes. Knapcheck rolling left. Setting up with plenty of time to throw. Looking. Fires for the end zone. The middle of the field, and the pass is tipped and incomplete.
Attaboy.
Valentine and also Hennig came in to
There's a flag.
break it up. Penalty marker down.
Well, it's there. It might be holding. Let's hope it is.
Ineligible receiver on Plainfield.
All right. Decline that thing. I'll tell you what, 58 seconds now. We've seen some crazier things happen, but as good as this offense is, they can take that ball in and get 7 points. A lot of time. 58 seconds doesn't sound like a lot, but if you think about it, if you just run some short outs, just march down the field. I mean, each play takes 4 or 5 seconds, and you can get down the field a long ways just on those little 10 yards out patterns.
Skins only have 1 timeout. They had to burn 2 of them defensively. 1st and 10 Morris, trailing by 7 with 1 minute to go in the half. The ball at their 29. Spread formation here for Monahan from the shotgun. Gets the snap, rolling right, looking to throw. Firing for the near sideline for Durgo. Makes the catch, tries to stay in bounds to get some extra yards.
You got to get out of bounds.
And he slips at the 45. It's enough for a first down, a gain of 16 yards.
Yeah. But again, you know, hey, with the acrobat, with the runner that he is, the type of athlete he can go, you know, that's one guy maybe you don't want to run out of bounds. Stay in, because if he's on the field, chances are he's got a chance to score.
Clock starts again after they spot the ball. Morris from their 45. Monahan off the shotgun looking left. Firing for the sideline. Has his man Valentine. Makes a cut move, but can't get out of bounds. A gain of just 3.
No, guys. Come on now. You got to get out of bounds. Man, oh, man.
Down to 33 seconds, clock running, and now Morris will call a timeout. We'll take a break as well. This is WJDK.
Daddy, how do you make a car drive?
It's simple.
Answers to your insurance questions.
Boy, this is as excited as I've been in years, Mike. Usually.
Had noticed.
Usually by this time we're talking about old war stories and what's going on in their, football and baseball. But I'll tell you what, we got a real game tonight, and it's for real. These guys here to play tonight, no question about it.
32 seconds left. Redskins out of timeouts. 2nd and 7 Morris from their 48. Monahan from the shotgun. Gets the snap. Back to throw with time. Throws deep over the middle of the field for Gum. Jumps up. Pulls it in. First down at the 30-yard line.
Nice grab. Come on.
The clock will stop so they can mark the first down. Redskins hurry up to the line. 25 seconds. From the 30. Monahan ready for the shotgun snap. Here it comes. Donovan straight back. Looking to throw. Throws deep down the middle of the field.
Oh, no!
And it's intercepted by the Wildcats at the 5-yard line. Back across to the 10, to the 15. Far side 20, 25, 30, to the 35, and tackled at the 38-yard line. Trying to get it to gum down around the 5-10-yard line, and it was tipped by one defender into the hands of Ryan Jackson, who brings it back.
Just don't understand that call. Boy. And I'll tell you what, again, you're trying to throw it into the middle, and that's where a lot of the people are sometimes. You'd almost be better off to run some flags or outs, get it isolated, get the guys one-on-one, and just run it down the field and run it out that way, and you're right there, get to the out of bounds, and just move it. Those little 10 yards outs or flag patterns, those things are tough to stop. I don't care what anybody says. Those are tough routes to cover.
Knapczyk takes a knee in the first half. A wildly entertaining first half comes to an end as the Plainfield Central Wildcats, in a must-win situation, go to the break with a 21-14 lead on Morris. And all things considered, Jay, I think the Redskins have to consider themselves fortunate to just be down 7 points.
Well, I agree wholeheartedly, Mike. I mean, we saw a couple drop passes down there in the end zone, so there's no question about that. I was really hoping that Morris would go in there with a score. I felt it was important because it kind of gives them the momentum. They're going in now halftime feeling like they're, defeated. Obviously, it's not a long ways from the game. They're right there at the game. They're right there in it. It could have been, as you said, a lot worse. So I think they got to be happy, and I think defensively they got to really make some adjustments here and really figure out what's going on. And offensively, I think they got to move the ball now.
Well, this might be just what the Redskins needed. A game that's tight, that's going to come down, it looks like, to the final quarter. A game where they have to execute under some pressure situations. I'm sure the defense.
Bit of a tough game there as well. The great players and great teams always rise to the occasion. They'll find a way to win.
It's been hard to get in a lot of analysis and other points because the plays are coming so fast and furious, especially when the Wildcats had the ball with the no-huddle offense, and both teams putting up monstrous passing numbers here. Donovan Monahan, he's out past Knapczyk, although Knapczyk has the touchdowns. Monahan 238 yards on 13 completions, and Knapczyk 156 yards on 13 completions as well. And very entertaining game, that's for sure, and the second half should be more the same.
Well, I tell you, I'm worn out I got so excited. Boy, I had to go relax a little bit, but it has been an exciting game. And I tell you what, it has the intensity out here tonight, as I think even has been excluded through my, is there excluded? There's something in
exuded.
Yeah. And extruded through my play carrying as well. Hey, maybe I can invent a new name. Oh well. Anyway, it's been very exciting here tonight. Let's keep with the simple words. It has been. I mean, very intense on both sides of the ball, offensively, defensively, and like you said, it's kind of hard to keep up with a ball game when Plainfield is on offense because they go right from the no huddle. As soon as they make the play, they line up and boom, they're throwing it again. So kind of tough to follow this team here tonight.
Well, this Wildcat team lost to Minooka 38-28. They lost to Oswego 26-14. West Chicago got them 35-16, and Batavia beat them by 2 points.
Well, I absolutely find those statistics amazing. This is by far, and I think you agree with me, Mike, this is by far the best team we have seen all year round. And we said it before the game. They're running it, they're throwing it, they're having draw plays, and defensively, they're shutting the run down.
And they need this win, too, to get to the playoffs. 5-4 is the record they'll need to achieve, and they come in 4-4 tonight. The Redskins 8-0, looking to keep the momentum headed into tomorrow night's pairings announcement. We'll have that for you, by the way, on our sister station, 103.1 WCSJ at 7:30. And then the playoffs get underway next week. Morris will have a home game, most likely. And we want to thank some of our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. BP of Morris and Buddy's Place, Maria's Pizza, B&B Auto, Resin Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, DJ's BP and Express Care, City of Morris, Mayor Dick Kupchak, Midwest Auto Service, Greenway Motors, and CC Roofing and CC Siding. Plainfield Central will get the ball to start the third quarter, moving from left to right. A good one on our sister station tonight, WCSJ 103.1 at halftime. Wilmington a 14-7 lead on Coal City. Durgo has it teed up at the 40. Here we go for the third quarter. Wildcats a move left to right. Here's the kick, a good line drive, deep kick down to the 7. Taken there to the 10. Return for Scott Hogan to the 15. Cuts it back to the right to the 20. He'll be brought down at the 23. Comperta, Miraz, and Farber in on the stop for the Redskins.
You know, I'm kind of watching a couple of these guys, Miraz and that, run down the field, and, you know, the players on this kickoff return, you have what you call lanes in certain areas that you have to stay in. You know, and even though he's running left, you still have to come down and protect that right. And that time, a few of those guys got sucked in the middle. Fortunately, we had guys behind there to make the tackle. But, boy, you got to stay in your lanes, and you got to force that runner inside.
Here's a running play on 1st and 10, and it's a gain out across the 25 to the 28-yard line, about 4 yards or so. Ball carrier Josh Stubblefield, his 9th carry of the night, gains 5 yards.
Well, you know, one of the things we have not had a lot of penetration up there on that line. And that's what we got to have here tonight.
Another running play here for a short gain for Stubblefield as Cumbie brings him down after a gain of 2. You know, Stubblefield, he came into the night their second leading ground gainer. Scott Hogan leads with 277 yards. He has yet to run tonight at all. 3rd down and 2 for the Wildcats on their opening possession. Slot to both sides. Snap check. Quarterback keeper out of the shotgun. And he's going to get the first down as he slides across the 35 to the 37. Got around Comperta and gets about 4 or 5 yards.
Well, now they're doing the run play. And I'll tell you what, you got to give credit to the Plainfield coach. He definitely has a game plan here in mind, and it's been very effective so far. So these guys, again, the offensive line for Plainfield doing a very good job up front.
The Wildcats in a rare huddle before this play. 1st and 10, Plainfield Central from their 37. Early third quarter, Wildcats by 7. Here's the snap to Napchek and a running play up the middle, and a gain of about 5 for Stubblefield as he's brought down across the 40. Brenton Valentine in on the stop. Morris jumped out to the 7-0 lead on a Durgo 1-yard run as they took it down on their first drive, and then Plainfield Central 3 straight scores in that first quarter. Napchek on the option, keeps it to the 45 to the 50. First down in the Redskin territory at the 48, brought down by Hennig.
And I'll tell you, Lawson goes in there, flying in there, and quarterback runs right by him. Defensive end again, and with all plays, you got to run up there and you got to break down. If you're standing straight up, it's very hard to, make cuts and turns. You've got to stay low.
15th first down for the Wildcats. Here's a running play up the middle. Goes Stubblefield, bounces off a tackle, goes to the outside, tries to get around Durgo, and is finally brought down after a gain of 12 by Hennig. And a first down run for Stubblefield to the Morris 36.
Well, I tell you, these guys, I mean, they're just running over the Morris defense right now.
Yeah, and it's been all runs here in this third quarter drive. And they've got a 1st and 10 at the Morris 36-yard line. Napchek on another option. Pitches to Stubblefield, running to the right side. Stubblefield hit from the side by Valentine. And that momentum takes him down to the 30 for still a nice gain on the play of about 5 yards.
Well, I'll tell you what, he got up just a little bit slow that time. Valentine put a pretty good hit on him there. All right, guys, you got to make some things happen right now. Come on, defense.
2nd down and 5, Stubblefield again, and Hennig comes up to make a stop, but Stubblefield strong running carries Hennig about 3 yards for a first down to the Redskin 25-yard line. And I would imagine at halftime, Morris defensively made some adjustments to try to stop the passing game. It's been all running plays here in the third quarter, and the Wildcats are moving again.
It's just a chess game, and the coach might have saw that. He said, hey, they're going to put all the backs in, then we'll run it.
1st and 10 from the 24. Here's another run for Stubblefield, and he'll get to the 21-yard line as a gain of about 3 yards or so as Tice, Cumbie, and Hennig in on that stop.
But I'll tell you what, you watch number 29 Hennig that time, you hit him up top, and 23 just carried him for about 6 yards. You can't do that. I mean, you've got to hit them at the legs. They can't run if you got their feet tied up.
2nd and 7. Knapczyk out of the shotgun, firing his first pass of the quarter, and he overshoots his man, trying to get it to Ryan Jackson, far corner. Durgo with the coverage. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and I was watching that play, actually, and looked like number 21, Ryan Jackson, actually slipped on that turf and fell down and wasn't out in that flat. But again, now the grass is probably this time of night starting to get a little dew on it, start to get a little slippery. But hey, right here's a huge down. 3rd down, about 7 yards to go. So, boy, this would be a big play if they can stop him here.
Probably 4-down territory for the Cats at the 21. Penalty markers thrown. This is going to be on the Morris sideline, I think, a warning.
Yeah.
Each team now will have one of these.
Yeah, they wanted to even it up a little bit. Referees didn't want to think they were picking on Plainfield.
So it's 3rd and 7 for the Wildcats from the Redskin 21. Just underway 3rd quarter, opening drive. The Wildcats with a 21-14 lead on the Redskins. Knapczyk will work from the shotgun. 4 receivers set. 1 man in the backfield. That's Zawistowski. Knapczyk awaits. Here's the snap. Rolling to the right side. Getting some pressure. Throws it for the near corner. Out of bounds.
That away.
May have thrown it away as there was good coverage on Chris Moore provided by Valentine, and now it's 4th and 7. Knapczyk 14 of 27 for 156 yards, 2 touchdowns, 18-yarder to Hogan, 25-yarder to Sajak. And again, the Wildcats find themselves in that no man's land where might as well just go for it here.
Yep.
4th and 7 from about the 21.
Come on, guys. Put some pressure on them right now.
The Wildcats might want to call a timeout here. They've got the tee on the field like they might try for a field goal.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're trying.
They're going to think it over. A timeout is called. We'll break as well on JDK.
They do?
Might develop.
That's a good idea.
Field goal attempt for the Wildcats on the way, and it's short.
Out of the way.
The field goal kicked by Justin Small.
All right, offense.
That was about a 38-yard attempt after the timeout call by the Wildcats. They decide to kick it. I'm a little surprised by that. That's quite a distance there, and you only had 7 yards to go. The ball's already down to the 20.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm quite surprised too, but very thankful that they did that. So, hey, big advantage here, big opportunity rather. Get the ball, march it downfield, be very persistent. Take it down and get some points, and all of a sudden it's a brand new ball game.
Morris has it 1st and 10 from their 21. Shotgun formation for Monahan. Here's the snap to him. Donovan back, pressured immediately, rolling to the right, buying some time, has some room if he wants to run, throws to Durgo, complete. No, he dropped it. And a flag down. Monahan went over the line of scrimmage, I think.
Yeah.
As soon as he took off, I thought he was going to run, and I don't think he realized where the line was.
Oh, I tell you, everything's to that right side, man. You got to work both sides of the ball. Come back over here. Keep this defense honest. Throw that left side a little bit. They've had pretty good success tonight with that, and I think they'll probably do that a little bit.
This may be a loss of down as well. I don't recall if you lose a down on this penalty.
I think you do. If in fact that he ran over, then you do lose the down as well, I believe.
Yeah. Only a 5-yard mark off to the 15, and it is a loss of down.
Right.
7th penalty on the Redskins. 2nd and 15 from their 16. Spread formation again with a 5-receiver set for Monahan from the shotgun. Early 3rd quarter, Morris trailing by 7. Here's the snap. Monahan back deep in the pocket, looking, firing deep down the middle for Durgo, tipped and incomplete. Great play defensively. Stepping in there was Zawistowski to just get a hand on it. Durgo was open, but the pass not quite high enough to get over Zawistowski.
Wow. All right, well, you're going to keep.
So now 3rd and long here for Morris, about 15 yards to go.
Come on, guys.
3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Monahan will set up in the shotgun here, 3rd and long. Here's the snap to him. Back in the pocket, throwing over the middle of the field. Deep for Durgo, lunging, and he can't quite come up with it. Just out of his reach. Got fingertips on it, but couldn't pull it in, and it's 4th down.
Tell you, both Dane and him were open. I think Dane was a lot more wide open than he was, but it's all right. They're going to look at it on the film. You know, it's a shame.
Well, a big stop for Plainfield Central just when Morris had a stop of their own. Wildcats get it right back in great field position.
And that's a big loss for Morris. I mean, they had an opportunity here to take the ball down the field and get a score and make this a brand new ball game. You got to take advantage of those opportunities when they arise.
Durgo's kick will angle towards the right side, and then it gets past the return man Jackson rather, as it's down to the 39-yard line, takes a nice bounce. And the Wildcats were hoping to have it in Morris territory. They'll have it instead at their own 39.
Well, defensively, they got to make the stop right now. It'd be a huge opportunity. You know, again, though, you keep putting pressure on the defense. You can't do that. Somewhere along the lines, offensively, you got to be able to move the ball and put some points on the board.
At least get a couple of first downs.
Right. You got to give that defense a little rest.
So we're at the 8-minute mark of time left to go here in the third quarter. Plainfield Central leads Morris 21-14. Wildcats out of the shotgun, 4 receivers. Here's the take and a running play up the middle. Jamie Comby makes a stop for no gain on the handoff to Stubblefield. Nope, check that. It was Zawistowski for no gain.
That was horse-collared. Uh-oh. I don't know if he's got a cramp or hopefully it's just a cramp.
Yeah, he comes off the field as Funk takes his place. Keep an eye on Jamie here on the sideline.
Yeah, it's a cramp.
Option pitch.
No.
Zawistowski to the right side to the 40. Flag down. Zawistowski is pulled down by Durgo. Jersey tackle. The ball comes loose at the end, but it's out of bounds. And a penalty marker looks to be against the Wildcats.
Come on, defense. Tell you what, though, they are starting to tighten it up now a little bit.
Well, the Wildcats haven't scored since a minute 46 to go in the first quarter.
Yep. So defensively, they're picking it up and they're making the adjustments. And again, you know, with the great coaching that Morris has, they're going to do that. Now, offensively, they just they've got to move the ball and put it in the end zone.
Well, it's a holding call on Plainfield Central. The Redskins deciding whether to take the play and make it 3rd and 8.
Yeah,
or take the penalty and then move them back.
No, with this team, you move them back and hope you make the stop. Yeah, you don't. You want to move these guys back as much as you can.
So it goes back to the 31. Still 2nd down. About 20 to go. Out of the shotgun, Knapcheck awaits. Here's the snap to him. He's going to roll to the left, buying some time, and he's got plenty of it. Looking, throws the far sideline, and it is intercepted by Valentine to the 50, 45, and to the 42. Brenton with an 8-yard return, and maybe that's the play that turns it around even more for the Redskins.
Well, let's hope so. Now they've got to take advantage now. Come on, Redskins. Wow. Well, you know what? We've seen Brenton drop several of them this year. A couple of them that were right in his hands. But, you know, again, a great athlete like that, he's going to make the big plays when it counts, and he certainly did that time.
That's Brenton's 2nd interception of the season. 1st and 10 Morris from the Plainfield Central 41-yard line.
Come on now.
Cats lead it by 7. 5 receivers set. Monahan awaits. Here's the snap to him. Donovan deep in the pocket. Firing deep downfield for Durgo. Jumping catch. He's got it at the 12-yard line.
That away.
28-yard gain. Same pass pattern, 3 straight plays. And Durgo, he doesn't have 100 yards rushing, but he's got 100 yards receiving on 5 catches. The ball at the Plainfield Central 13. 1st and 10 Redskins. Zimbalin wide left. Cumby wide to the right. Double wings. Slot man left side. Durgo. Monahan from the shotgun. Awaits the snap on 1st and 10. Here it comes. Donovan looking the near side. Zimbalin was held. Flag down. This will be a hold or a pass interference, one or the other on Plainfield Central.
Now, I'm not sure if you can actually have holding inside 5 yards. They might be discussing that, but it could be holding.
They'll call it interference instead. Yep.
Now, I don't know the rules in high school, but I do know in college, and I thought it was in high school, there really is no pass interference. until you get past the 5-yard line.
That's why I thought they might call the hold instead of interference. It'll move it down to the 6.
But maybe he's out 5 or 6 yards. Well, it didn't look like it, but they knew that play was coming.
First down and about 3 yards to go. The ball at the Wildcats' 6-yard line. First down Redskins. Brenton Valentine wide to the right. Backs at an eye. Double tight end formation. Monahan under center for Morris. Trailing by 7 midway through the third quarter. Monahan ready. Here's the take. Hand off to Durgo off right tackle. Durgo bounces to the outside. Touchdown!
There he goes. Attaboy.
Morris pulls to within 1 on Durgo's third rushing touchdown of the night. 21-20.
I'll tell you, that is what they needed right there. Couple big pass plays.
So Durgo out to add the extra point, all-important extra point to tie the game.
Yeah, this is important.
Redskins spread the field. Now they bring it back to a normal set. Gum to hold. Good snap, placement made. Durgo's kick is on the way, and it is good. Tied at 21, midway through the third. WJDK.
Ripped, torn, broken, or maybe just sprained? Who do you want treating your earning free gas? DJ's BP has 2 convenient locations. DJ's on Route 47 and Southmore Road, and DJ's on West Route 6 and Park Boulevard. DJ's is a proud sponsor of the Morris Redskins radio broadcasts and extends good luck to the coaches, student athletes, and their parents. Stop in after the game.
21-21 at Morris. Durgo to kick off for the Redskins midway through the third. Line drive pick, the flex off the fingertips of the return man for the Wildcats, Zawistowski, and it goes into the end zone for a touchback. We got a 14-14 game on 103.1 between Wilmington and Coal City.
Well, you got some tough games going on this weekend. This is the weekend of the matchups. It's not even Halloween yet. There's some scary games going on. Some scary things happening tonight. All right, guys, come on, defense, suck it up now.
Wildcats from their 20 out of the shotgun. Napchek. Low snap, gets it. Throws the near sideline. Got a man open.
Wide open.
At the 25. And out of bounds near the 30-yard line. As a catch is made by DJ Sajak. Maybe a yard short of the first down as he's driven out of bounds by Gum and Valentine. We were trying earlier, Jay, to think back to the last time Morris was trailing in a game at home. Well, it goes back a ways. We were trying to think back the last time they lost a home game, as this second down and 1 run is going to be a first down for Zawistowski out across the 35 to the 37, a gain of about 9 yards. And our memories
are bad.
As bad as they are. We think it may have been against this very same Plainfield team in Week 9 of the 2000 season, the last home loss.
Oh, my gosh.
If you want to think back during the second half here, that's the best we could come up with.
I can't think back. I mean, I thought you were going to ask me to think back a couple weeks ago. That's about as far as I go. So anything after that, before that, rather, is a blur.
Before the first down snap, the officials calling time. Maybe a problem with the spot of the ball or the yardage marker. Plainfield Central has it at their 38 with a 1st and 10. Midway through the third. Here we go now. Shotgun formation for Napchek. Here's the snap to him. He throws over the middle. Catch is made as Valentine helping bring down the ball carrier Chris Moore on the reception. Gain of about 6-7 yards out to the 44.
And now you got to watch it, because here's what they're going to try to set you up here. They're going to throw some, quick ones, and then they're going to try to sell the short one and then go long. So you just got to be aware of that.
2nd and 3, running play for Zawistowski, and a tackle by Cumbie, but the forward momentum will take Zawistowski to the first down, a gain of 3. Mark it at the Wildcat 47. They might make a measurement here.
Well, boy, he sure looked like he got it to me. I mean, this one. It's funny, the one that they gave Morrison the first down looked a lot closer than this one does.
Yeah.
I mean, this looks like he's got it.
I think he's got it.
Pretty easily. but maybe not.
Well,
it's a pretty good spot.
Our memories are bad and our eyesight isn't much better.
It's going too. Oh, jeez. We don't have much longer, Mike.
Only about 2 inches from the first down. But
come on. Got to stop him, sack him, make him fumble it. Do something.
Now, the crowd has been in this from the start. I like it.
Yeah. These guys have been fired up.
Third down, less than a yard here for Plainfield Central. Ball at their 47.
Watch for the quarterback. Sneaker.
Knapcheck from the shotgun. He's back looking to throw. Throws over the middle, and he's got a man for a moment. Then it was dropped.
It is dropped.
Chris Moore had it and then lost it. It's incomplete. Fourth down, and now a decision here for John Jackson.
Well, I still think he's going to go for it. No? Yeah. Well, I don't know what he's doing.
I don't think he knows either. He's got some punt unit guys waiting to come in. And it looks like they're coming in.
They are.
Broderick goes back to receive. Now Coach Durgo says, nope, come back off the field. He's not sure what they're going to do either.
Yeah. Now you got to watch it. You know, you got to watch the big guys start to maybe take off with it, too.
They're going to set up the punt. The big guy's back to kick.
Yeah.
Durgo goes back.
I'm sure he's aware of it, though.
Whistles. And a delay of game against Plainfield Central. Well, that takes that mystery off the board. They took too long.
Boy, now, as a coach, you got to, well, I guess it doesn't matter if you're punting. What's another 5 yards? But as you said, if they weren't going to punt, this does take it out.
Yeah.
They definitely have to punt now.
Broderick back to receive it now. Good snap, pressure from the corner, and nearly blocked by Peterson. A high, nice kick. Broderick fair catch signal, and he makes it at his 19.
Smart play right there. Real smart play.
Well, one of these games, Peterson's going to get one of those punts. Almost got another one.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I was analyzing, actually, so maybe they'll hear this. But the thing is, he needs to leave his feet about a second sooner. He gets too close, and then he dives. If he could take just before that last step, leap out then, I think he's got a great chance of blocking. I just think he needs to take off and leap a little sooner.
First and 10, Morris from their 19. Monahan back, firing deep down the field for Zimbalin towards the sideline, out of bounds. Coverage provided by Christian Mennel, senior, 5'10". Second and 10. Monahan 14 of 20, 266.
I'll tell you, one of the things that I have not seen Ram this year, but I'd like to, is you got to run those outs, and in and out and up. And we haven't seen that. And that is a very, very effective, play route. You just got to sell them on it and just run those outs. Those guys are going to keep coming up, and pretty soon, man, you just break it up, and you're going to be open.
Second and 10, Monahan looking right, throws into the flat. Cumbie had a tip, and then it's intercepted by the Wildcats. Intercepted by Chris Ford.
Unbelievable.
Off a deflection, the Wildcats take over deep in Redskin territory at the 25.
Well,
second interception for Monahan.
Oh, man.
Well, the Morris defense now has to try to bounce back and bail out the offense after the turnover. Low snap to Knapczyk. He's got it. Throwing deep down the field. Got a man in the end zone, and it is caught. Touchdown. Yep. Flag down. It might be interference on Morris.
Yeah, it is.
Catch made by Chris Moore for 6.
Yep. Well, I'll tell you what. He just went up after that ball. And if you're Jeff Valentine, you got to turn it. And Jeff turned around to find the ball just a hair too late. The time he turned around, the ball was right there. Didn't give him an opportunity to react to it.
It didn't take long for Plainfield Central to capitalize.
Well.
And with 4:58 left for the third quarter, the Wildcats retake the lead. 25-yard pass play to Chris Moore. Extra point attempt. High snap. It's picked up by Knapczyk. He's running, looking to throw. Still running and tackled from behind. Hennig pulls him down. He's having a great game.
That is a big play right there. That might be a big play right there, Mike.
Just a 6-point lead as we break on JDK. Too far. Good luck. Plainfield Central has the lead again, 27-21 after the extra point attempt fails, and that could be a very big play in this one. Wilmington has taken the lead on Coal City after an 8-minute drive. The Wildcats lead 21-14. That game on 103.1. Redskins looking for that perfect record and the best possible seeding for them in the playoffs. Plainfield Central with a win can get into the playoffs. They'd finished 5-4 with a victory. John Durgo back deep to receive as he stands at his 10 awaiting this kick.
Well, now you got to watch for those onside kicks now.
Justin Small approaches. There it is, a roller. It bounces off of a Redskin up, and it's Dane, I believe, and he was able to realize it hit his foot, turned around and fell on it, and that's a perfect play for Plainfield because you catch the return men sometimes turning back to get set for coverage, and it kind of caught Dane in the back of the leg, but he alertly turned around and fell on it. Morris, good field position at their 42.
You see how you see how he quickly used those size 15s to stop that ball? That was a great play by his feet. no, we ought to get him and Clemens. That ball will never get through there.
So Morris trying to answer here, trailing by 6. 5 minutes for the third quarter. Shotgun formation for Monahan. 5 receivers spread out as Donovan gets the snap, looking to throw, rolling right, pressured, and he lost his footing.
He's in trouble. Oh, there's a late hit.
Plainfield Central man hits Monahan after he's on the turf. No flag down, and Monahan is down at the 36.
Well, I'm telling you, I just don't, again, I'm just a little baffled that they're not going with some short outs. Now, here's a flag again.
Yeah, there's a flag on the far sideline, but
another warning.
I don't think it's on that play.
I think it's another warning.
Well, after one warning, you'd think the next flag would result in some yardage.
I give him a... Oh.
And they are going to move the ball. 5 yards.
Wow. I've never seen that called. Have you?
I don't think we've ever seen it where a team's been penalized twice in the same night. You know, you get the warning and then you never see the call again.
Come on, guys.
So that makes it a 2nd and 11. High backfield for Morris. Durgo. The tailback. Cumbie in motion right to left. Here's the take. Pitch to John. Running left side. John trying to get the corner. Gordon providing a block. Durgo cuts it back for a couple of yards. Out to the 45. He'll gain 4 or 5. Setting up a 3rd and 7. John, a very quiet night on the ground. Obviously, the touchdowns have been big. 3 scores, but only 12 carries for 22 yards.
Well, now they might try to run this a little bit, try to open it up on the ground a little bit. But, boy, again, 3rd down. You've got to, you can't put your defense in this kind of position again. You've got to get a 1st down here. You got to just march the ball down.
So big play for the Morris offense. 3rd and about 7. The ball at the Redskin 45. Cumbie wide right, Zimbalin wide left, Gordon and Durgo are wings. Shotgun formation for Monahan. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. Firing deep down the middle of the field. Zimbalin reaching up. Couldn't quite get it. As coverage was provided by Mennel. And Zimbalin got turned around by the pass, setting up 4th down and 7. And the Redskins look like they'll be punting it away.
Boy, I don't know. You got to come up with that catch again. He had right through his hands. Got to make that grab. He got turned around, but he had the chance to catch it.
So the line of scrimmage, the 45 of Morris. Durgo to kick it. Back deep to receive for Plainfield is Jackson, it looks like, at the 15-yard line. Good snap, no pressure. Durgo, a high kick. It's going to bounce at the 25, roll to the side. It'll be down at the 21-yard line of Plainfield Central. 3 minutes to go in the 3rd. The Wildcats by 6. Now it's up to the defense to keep this game right where it's at, give the offense a chance. Now you start to think about possessions, only a couple more for each team here. George Durgo walking down the sideline, giving some advice to Donovan Monahan on that last pass play.
Yeah.
Wildcats set up again out of the shotgun. One man in the backfield along with Knapczyk. And he gets the carry, Zawistowski. And he'll lunge ahead to the 25. Farber helped trip him up. Gain of about 4 yards. 2nd down and 6 for the Wildcats. Two receivers left, 2 receivers right. Knapczyk from the shotgun, 2nd and 6 from their own 25. Some pressure here as Knapczyk firing deep downfield, and flags are down.
No way. That is no way interference.
The pass was intended on the near side for Sajak. Gum with the coverage. There might be a penalty on the first defender, Valentine, on a pass pattern that was shorter in length than the deep pass to Sajak. Not sure who is going to get called for the foul. It's going to be a holding call on Morris. I don't think that was on Gum's coverage. It's a 1st down for the Wildcats, marked out to the 35 of Plainfield Central. And again, penalties for Morris. That's 8 down on the night. Knapczyk from the shotgun from the 35-yard line of Plainfield Central. Here's the snap to him. Throwing deep down the near side, and Gum tips it out of bounds. Then Valentine with a late hit on Moore after the play was dead, and Valentine lucky he didn't get called for a late hit there.
Yeah. Now, you don't want to get hit with any dumb penalties right now. You can't afford that.
Second down and 10 for the Wildcats. Down to 2:29 for the 3rd quarter. 27-21 Plainfield Central. Looking to pull off a big upset here. Still a lot of football left to be played. Wildcats from their 35. Redskins just sending 3 men. They throw a screen to the far side. A high throw away, and a good tackle made in the open field on the catch by Jackson as Mike Gronick comes up to make the stop for a loss of 5. But that play was set up by a bad pass too high.
Yep.
And by the time the Wildcats were able to pull it in, nowhere to run.
Yeah, that was a great play by Gronick.
So now 3rd and about 15 for the Wildcats. 4 receivers set. Knapczyk gets the snap and a run with it. Running through the middle of the field and stop for a short gain of 2 or 3 as Valentine and Farber help bring him down. 4th and 13 coming up.
That away. Well, I tell you what, come on now.
27-21 Plainfield Central. 1:37 to go, 3rd quarter, clock running, and the Redskins awaiting this punt. Broderick stands at his 35. The big guy doing the kicking, Perry Dorestein, 6'7", 300-pounder.
Does a pretty good job, too, man. He just gets that big leg into it. He's
pressure coming, nearly blocked again. A high, short kick. It'll bounce and take a Morris bounce. It'll be down at the 41 of the Redskins. Cumby almost got that block.
Yeah, he did. That was close.
He's walking off kind of slow. Okay. Everybody playing defense tonight. Got to be gassed for Morris.
There's no question. I'll tell you what, though, you got to suck it up. You got just, a minute left here in the 3rd, and you got the 4th quarter, and you just got to play your heart out right now. The game's on the line. Offensively, they need to score now. Get the ball in the end zone.
Redskins from their 41, trailing by 6. And the Redskins don't have personnel or a play, one or the other. They have to call a timeout.
Yeah, I think they're missing Cumby.
Yep, they were short a player, so they had to call time. And I think George Durgle's looking down at Cumby and say, hey, where are you? I needed you. And Jamie wasn't ready to get in there. And the Redskins have to burn a timeout.
I have to chuckle because he wasn't ready. I don't think I ever had that option when I played. Somebody get in there. Where are you, you knucklehead? And there I go flying in the field. Well, it's nice to have those options these days.
All right, so here we go now after the timeout.
Yeah, he's been going tough, man. He's been going both ways all night. That's hard out there. It's tough.
First and 10 Morris from their 41-yard line. Here's Monahan with a take and a handoff to Durgo. Hit immediately and dropped back outside the 40. Loss of 3 or 4 yards as Durgo has not had any room to run at all tonight. 13 carries now, just 19 yards.
Well, I tell you, they're just shooting right up that middle and making the stop.
Well, it might be up to Donovan to win it tonight for the Redskins.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
Cumbie back in there as Gordon comes out.
Make some things happen here.
Second down and 12. And the Redskins will spread the field. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Second and long for Morris. Shotgun formation. Monahan gets the snap. He's looking to throw. Looks left, throws over the middle for Gum. Too high.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Cole was wide open, and he jumped up, could not reach high enough to pull it down. And the pass is incomplete.
Yeah, you got to make those plays. Now, I don't know. He threw it. The pass looked funny. I don't know if he got deflected or if it just came out of his, if the ball slipped out of his hands, but not a very good looking pass.
29 seconds left for the third. It's third down and 12 here for Morris. Durgo will line up in the backfield. DeGroosh, the fullback. 2 tights, receiver wide right. Monahan ready. Hard cadence. Now another timeout is called by the Redskins. Second timeout in this series. Down to 1. We'll take a break on JDK. 27-21, Plainfield Central. Half a minute left, third quarter. Morris with a 3rd and 12 from their own 38. They've already burned 2 timeouts in this series. Redskins will set up in a spread formation. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Monahan from the shotgun awaits the snap. Here it comes. Donovan straight back, looking to throw, looking, flushed, rolling right, pressured, gets away from it, still looking. Can't find anybody open. Lost the football as it goes forward. Wildcats have it at the Redskin 43. Donovan just could not find anybody open, tried to run and at least buy himself some room to make a throw, got hit from behind and lost it. I believe that's the 4th Redskin turnover tonight. The ball at the Morris 41. 17 seconds for the third quarter. Knapcheck from the shotgun. 4 receivers set. 1 in the backfield. Knapcheck ready. Gets the snap. Not much pressure as he fires deep downfield. Overshoots his man. He was trying to get it into the hands of Sajak. And have noticed as Cumbie limping again as he gets up.
Oh, he's just got some cramps.
Another one, yeah. Redskins have gone to just rushing 3 men, it seems, on most of these pass plays.
Yeah. They've kind of gone to that defense that they used against Riverside Brookfield, and it's been pretty effective here.
Second down and 10 seconds for the third quarter. Knapcheck ready. It's a running play. And a loss of a yard or 2 as the handoff went to Zawistowski. Back to the 45. A loss of 3. That'll be the last play of the third quarter. It's 27-21, Plainfield Central on WJDK.
Hi, we've been selling cars.
We go to the 4th here in Morris, 27-21. Plainfield Central with the lead. And they've got it 3rd and 12 from the Redskin 44-yard line. They're moving right to left now. Big play here for the Morris D.
Come on, Morris. Make that stop.
Trying to turn the momentum after a Redskin turnover. Knapcheck rolling right. Has some time as he looks back to the left. Firing deep downfield. He's got a man. Incomplete. Gum with a little contact there right at the last second on Ryan Jackson, but no call. Gum was nowhere near looking at the football, and just as the ball approached Jackson, a little bumpsy, and no call.
Wow. I think it was just when the ball, I think, hit the ground or very close to that, but it was, I might be exaggerating. I know. It was close. Ooh, it was close.
Well, the Morris defense holds again.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, this defense now at Morris is really tightened up here. Now the offense has got to come through.
Not just scoring points, they have to hang on to the football. As the punt here, a line drive way out of bounds
Not
to
bad.
the Morris sideline. Now let's see where the ref spots it here.
Oh, hang on there, buddy. Hang on there. Ooh, not that far.
He backs up to the 17, now starts walking to the 24-yard line.
All right.
Well, the Redskins, as we just are underway in the fourth quarter, trail by 6. 4 turnovers tonight for Morris.
Come on,
interceptions,
Morris.
2 fumbles.
Right now is when they got to have it.
1st and 10, Morris. The ball at the 23-yard line of the Redskins. And again, with as poorly as the Redskins have played with the turnovers and everything else, to just be down 6 against the team playing for their lives here. They need a win to get in, Plainfield Central.
Yes, they do.
Cumbie wide right, Zimbalin wide left. Double wing formation in the backfield. Gordon, Monahan under center. Peterson trots in motion from the right wing. It's a fake counter. Peterson keeps it far side to the 25, trying to get to the corner, and he'll be pushed near the sideline and out of bounds at about the 28 or so. Let's see where they mark him out. Going to mark Peterson out, and after a gain of about 3 or 4.
Yeah, it's good 4 yards right there.
Well, a little different look from Morris. They haven't done much differently than 5 wides or a couple of runs out of the eye. 2nd down and 7.
Hey, you got to pull out. You got to pull everything out now. You know, now's the time to get the offense going, get some points on the board, and score.
From the Redskin 27, 2nd down. Here's Monahan with a take, running play up the middle, and out across the 30 to the 32 or 3-yard line is Gordon with his first carry of the night.
Okay. And that's okay. You're getting 3, 4 yards at a pop. That's what you want to do. Just march the ball. Be very methodical in your approach to this, this series here. Get the ball down the field and just get it into the end zone.
Well, they're probably expecting Durgo. Maybe now you see one of those counter runs or something.
Right.
3rd and 2. Gordon, the lone setback. Wingmen, Valentine and Durgo. 2 receivers set. Redskins looking for a first down. Monahan ducks in under center. Here's the take. Running play up the middle for Gordon. Trying to push forward. He only got a yard.
Close. I don't think he got it.
Well, when you need a first down, you've got to think the running play, even though Plainfield Central might be looking for it, should go to number 5.
We'll see what we're doing here now. This should be interesting. Are they going to punt it or are they going to go for it?
10:24 clock running. 4th and 1, but deep in their own territory at their 33. Crowd wants them to go. They're going to go.
They going? They might be going for it.
They better hurry, though. I think they're getting a little late to the line here with this play.
I think you're right. You don't want to do this.
4th and 1 for Morris from their own 33. 3 in the backfield. Monahan with a take. Here's a handoff. First down for Gordon. Off the left tackle.
Attaboy.
To the 38, a gain of 5.
That's big. That's huge. That's a gutsy call. But that's a great call.
And even gutsier that they're not giving it to Durgo in these situations.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, though, Jordan, that Gordon, he is a tough runner. And he just lowers his head, and he's like a dynamite, man. He just explodes and gets through there. The low center of gravity, does a great job.
Behind Monahan, straight across, 1st and 10 from the Morris 39-yard line. The take of the handoff here to Durgo, who gets to the 40-yard line, picks up a yard or 2. It'll be 2nd down and about 9, and again, not much running room for John. 20 yards. He does have 3 touchdowns. He's done us some damage through the air. He has caught 5 passes for 109. 9:20 to go, clock running, 4th quarter. Morris trailing by 6. On the move at their 40 with a 2nd down and 9. Tight formation here for the Redskins. Tight end left and right. 3 in the backfield here with Durgo, Gordon, and Peterson behind Monahan. Here's the take. Pitch to Durgo. Running to the outside 40. Cuts it back 45 to the 50. There goes Durgo. He's going to go all the way to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, John Durgo.
Attaboy.
That's the kind of runner he is. 14 carries, 20 yards, but you just give him one opening, and he's gone for 60, and the Redskins have tied it. Wow.
All right, guys. That's a great job.
And we talked about that botched extra point for the Wildcats. And now Durgo, if he punches it through, can end up giving Morris the 1-point lead. Gum will hold it. Good snap. Placement's made. Durgo's kick is on the way, and it's good.
That's big.
Redskins have taken the lead. 28-27. Still 9 minutes to go. We'll break on JDK.
Betty?
Your country agent will give you...
Call Valerie DeGrush or Bonnie Verbarg today at 942-5700, 942-5700.
Durgo kicks away, an end-over-end short kick taken to the 15-yard line by the Wildcats. Straight ahead running to the 20, to the outside, 25, and not much more as Valentine makes the big stick. About a 10-yard return as John Durgo has electrified the crowd with a 60-yard run, his 4th touchdown of the night. Morris a 1-point lead with 9 minutes to go.
I know one thing next year I'll be working on. I'll be coaching these cheerleaders on the proper technique of throwing a football. I mean, these guys are only getting it up to about the 3 or 4 rows. I got to teach them to get it up here to me. I'm going to get one girl and work with her, Mike.
Yeah.
Get her to throw the football up here so I can make a grab.
He caught one year, didn't he?
Yeah. Now, none of them have been close since.
Snap check from the shotgun, looking, nobody open, rolling left, firing across his body, deep downfield. It's intercepted by Hennig at the 45-50, 45-40, 35-30. Hennig to the near side to the 20. He's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Hennig!
The crowd has gone nuts. Wow.
55-yard return by Hennig. As Knapczyk threw across his body, he was up for grabs. Wow. Hennig made the pick and then had clear sailing as nobody came close to him. He had to make a couple of cut moves, but he was untouched all the way for 6.
Well, I tell you what, that's good heads-up play by Bryce Jennings. He didn't hesitate. He didn't waver, go side to side. He just took that ball and went north-south with it. What a great interception, and more importantly, what a great, great return.
What a game for Hennig tonight. Durgo out again for the extra point. Plainfield Central jumped off sides. Doesn't matter. Kick. No, he missed the kick.
Oh.
And I don't see a flag, Jay.
Well, I don't either.
Looks like the right end for the Wildcats jumped over the line.
Oh, it sure did.
No flag.
I mean, I think Darren Haas is going over to the refs and saying, were you guys watching that play? Because that guy was way over the line, but apparently not.
Redskin coaches with the hands on their hips, too. They don't know what's going on, but no extra points. Still a 7-point game. 34-27 Morris on WJDK.
At Morris Building in Chapin's Restaurant at the corner of Liberty and Chapin Street. Chapin's is noted for their delicious steaks and fine fresh seafood, always prepared to order just the way you like it. Chapin's also offers an extensive collection of fine wines as well as martinis and domestic and fine imported beer. You'll feel cozy and comfortable in the beautifully decorated dining room with its subtle lighting and a blend of old world and Art Deco surroundings. The search is over at the corner of Liberty and Chapin Street in Morris. Chapin's, where you belong.
Plainfield Central with a kickoff return. A long run here for Ryan Jackson as he gets to midfield. Pulled down by Durgo at the 45-yard line as Jackson nearly takes it all the way to tie the game. What a back-and-forth, exciting game we've had tonight. 8:22 to go in the fourth. 34-27 Morris with the lead. They've had to battle back from down 21-7 in the first quarter.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's a big, you keep coming out here, asking the defense coming right back on the field again, but they have done a stellar job this second half. They have played super.
From the Redskin 45, Knapczyk from the shotgun with a 4-receiver set. Here's the snap to him. Pump fake, rolling, throws, incomplete. Compared with coverage pass just a little in front of Sajak. He couldn't quite pull it in.
Well, I'll tell you what, to me that looked like a pretty darn good pass, actually. Right in the hands and right through the hands. So, again, kind of a break there for Morris.
Second and 10. Here's the snap and a running play out of the shotgun. Room to run up the middle for a first down. As Zawistowski gets inside the 35 to the 32 and a gain of 12.
Well, I tell you.
He's got 45 yards on 7 carries. Stubblefield 15 carries for 60 yards, and Knapczyk has thrown for 192. We talked about his 11 interceptions, and he has 2 tonight.
Yep. Well, and they couldn't come at a better time, too. His last one, sorry.
Does have the 3 touchdowns as well. First down for the Wildcats. Option play. They pitch it to Zawistowski. Running the right side. Cuts it back near first down again as he's brought down from behind by Haas. And they're running a nice job of that option because Knapczyk takes good shots as soon as he pitches it, but the running back usually has room.
Yep, you're right. Boy, they got to pick that. They got to pick that up a little bit better.
And here come the Wildcats right back.
Yeah, they're not giving up yet either.
That's a first down run to the Redskin 23. Out of the shotgun, it's another running play for Zawistowski. Cumby and Farber help bring him down at the 20. That's a gain of 3 yards.
So I'll tell you, Lawson's got to look at that. He's coming in, and the guy runs right by him. I know he's focusing on the quarterback. Boy, you see that handoff. You got him. He's right there to make the play, and he runs right by his shoulder.
Down to 7:25 for the fourth. Second down and 7. Morris leading by 7. Plainfield Central at the Morris 20-yard line. Motion on the Wildcat offensive line.
Boy, that's big.
That's big indeed. It's the 300-pounder.
That's real big. That's huge.
So a 5-yard mark-off will make it 2nd and 12.
Well, that helps the situation a little bit.
Shotgun formation. Knapczyk with a running play. Zawistowski. He'll run the left side, and he'll get back to the 20, where the line of scrimmage was a moment ago. Gets the 5 yards back, but now it's 3rd down and about 8.
Good job by Kyle Comperta and Valentine that time, holding their ground, coming up and making a stop.
Here comes the crowd now.
Yep.
2-down territory here for the Wildcats. 3rd down, about 8 to go from the Redskin 20. Trailing by 7. Midway through the 4th. Here's the snap to Knapczyk. Deep in the pocket, setting up a screen, throws the far sideline. Zawistowski has the catch, but he's brought down after just a gain of 2. As it's Comperta coming up to make the tackle. It'll be 4th down and about 5 or 6.
A lot of great play. What a great play by Kyle Comperta. And at first when that happened, I thought, oh my, they got some running room, but the Morris defense closes the gap quick.
Timeout Wildcats will break. 30 seconds worth on JDK.
Real Old Eagle Plaza. Let Realty work.
6:29 left in the 4th quarter. 34-27 Morris. The Wildcats face with a 4th and about 7. 6 or 7 yards to go from the Redskin 18-yard line. After the Wildcat timeout, Plainfield Central comes to the line. John Knapczyk out of the shotgun. 1 in the backfield, 3 receivers left, receiver to the right. Here's the snap, 4th down. Knapczyk back in the pocket, pressured, throws for the end zone, and it is up for grabs. Incomplete.
Oh, great job.
Cole Gum got in there and deflected it away from DJ Sajak at the last second as both players went down to the turf, and the ball was up for grabs, and Gum knocked it out of there.
Oh, that is a huge play by Cole Gum that time. Both of them were fighting for the ball, and in those situations, your heart drops because you think the offensive guy is going to rip it away, but Cole Gum did a great job making sure that nobody was going to catch it. He pushes the ball out. Just an outstanding, and I mean outstanding, defensive coverage that time by Cole Gum.
Well, the Redskins still some work to do. 6:21 to go. They need a drive here to get them at least a few first downs, kill some clock, and get some field position. 3 in the backfield right behind Monahan here on 1st and 10. Here comes number 5 through the middle. Here he goes. John Durgo, he's going to go all the way again. Durgo to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, and Durgo takes it all the way.
Oh, my.
82 yards, and the Redskins lead it by 13.
Now you got a little breathing room. Whew.
It's like Durgo looked at his stat sheet and said, whoa, I only have 20 yards?
I got to put him into this. Quick.
Let me burn off a 60-yarder and an 82-yarder. That's a little better. 5 touchdowns, 162 yards.
Yeah, just like that. He's over the 100-yard mark.
That's right.
Oh, my. Oh, goodness sakes.
And another case, Jay, where he got just past that first wave at about his own 30, and you knew he was gone.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Dane got a nice block there at the very end, was the last guy, and he probably pretty much stood in the way, but that was it. Once he got past Dane, it was all downhill after that.
They go for 2 with a snap to Valentine, and Valentine gets in. They had that spread formation, Jay, and instead of reverting back to the kick formation, they stayed in it, and Valentine gets the snap and goes in for 2 points.
Well, heck, they actually do that thing for a reason, I guess. I thought it was just for looks.
42-27 Morris, 6 minutes for the fourth on JDK.
Remember Thanksgiving when you were at East Pine Bluff Road, just timely manner. They do residential, commercial, shingle, and hot roofing. They install aluminum and vinyl siding, soffit, and fascia systems, gutters and downspouts. They offer free estimates and are fully insured. Located at 7140 North Lisbon Road in Morris.
John Durgo kicks it off for the Redskins, angling towards the near side, and it'll bounce out of bounds. We have a final in the I-8. Wilmington on the road defeats Coal City, 21-14. The Wildcats clinch at least a share of the I-8, probably a tie with Plano, depending on their matchup tonight. And we also found out, too, we don't have a final score on it, but we know it's a final in the win column for Plainfield South defeating Oswego.
Well, and I said, you know, when Morris played them, Mike, I said, this is going to be a good team in a year or so.
Yeah.
They got some big kids. I think they're really, and they got some nice-sized kids on that offensive line. A couple nice tight ends, too, a couple big guys. So they're going to be a team to reckon with here in the next couple of years.
Here's Knapczyk out of the shotgun, 1st and 10. A run for Zawistowski. He'll get across the 40 to the 43. And a gain of about 8 yards as we're midway through the fourth quarter. Morris with a late surge here. They've scored the last 3 touchdowns and lead at 42-27.
Well, I tell you what, you got to give credit. These guys made a great adjustment defensively. They took some alignment out, put a lot more defensive backs in there, and have done an outstanding job so far.
2nd down and 1. Here's the snap to Knapczyk. Looking right, fires the right side, and 1st down catch made. Good tackle in the open field by Valentine at midfield. They'll mark it to the Morris 48. That's a 1st down pass.
That's a nice job of Valentine. Again, making the tackle at the ankles. Pretty easy when you can do it that way. Those guys go down pretty easy then.
I've got Knapczyk in the second half, just 6 for 15 with a touchdown and 2 picks. Knapczyk with time to throw as he throws over the middle of the field. Intercepted nearly by Farber. Boy, he had that right in his midsection and just could not hang on.
Boy, well, I don't know if Farber will ever get a chance to make that play again. But, oh, boy. You would have loved to have seen that. I would love to have seen that big guy run somebody over.
2nd and 10. Knapczyk from midfield, shotgun, looking to throw, pressured and brought down. He actually lost his footing as Peterson was about to level him. And his knee hits the turf all the way back to the Wildcat 42.
I'll tell you, Matt Peterson hasn't had a lot of luck tonight going against that big 6'7", 300-pound guy. He kept him out most of the night, but hey, persistence pays off. He stays in there, and even then he got pushed around, but he stayed right, went back at him, and
3rd and long, screen pass. Zawistowski makes the catch to the 50. Near side to the 45, has some room. Near a 1st down as he's brought down at the Redskin 38. Durgo in on the stop. Hennig, Gronick, all around the play. Gronick, rather, and it's going to be 4th and about a yard.
I'll tell you what, that's pretty heads-up play.
Plainfield Central has to go, of course, with just 4:28 to go, down by 15 points. The ball at the Redskin 40. 4th and about a yard and a half. Knapczyk from the shotgun. Gets the snap. Looking right. Still looking. Bullets the middle of the field. Got a man. 1st down as the catch made to the 21-yard line. Chris Moore with the reception. That's a gain of 20 yards.
I'll tell you, they're not done yet. I mean, you just can't obviously get too lax. I guess you got a little breathing room, but boy, you got to stay on them. Make them burn some time off the clock. Come up with hopefully a couple big plays here.
Knapczyk.
I'll tell you what, this really has been an exciting game. You were on edge here for a while, but what a great game this has been.
Looked like some motion on the right side of the line that went uncalled. A short pass play for just a gain of a yard or 2 to Sajak, setting up 3rd and 9. But that right tackle for Plainfield was wobbling left and right, and nobody saw it.
I agree. He was doing the old bob and weave down there.
Might actually work out better because it's 3rd and 9. Clock continues to move. Knapczyk,
come on, guys.
Deep in the pocket, looking for somebody. Guns it. Middle of the field, and a sliding catch.
How does he catch
Touchdown.
Come on, guys.
Justin Small slides along the back of the end zone in the middle of the field, and the pass thrown by Knapczyk between the defenders. A 6-point play on a 21-yard pass.
Well, gentlemen, you don't tell me that 2-point conversion is going to be huge. That 2-point conversion might be one of the biggest. That might have to be the play of the game. Really. My, oh, my.
Extra point attempt is on the way, and it is good. 3:28 to go. 42-34 Redskins. Don't go away, folks. We're not done yet. We'll break on JDK.
Homemade. Find at Buddy's Place for
Pizza in town. Make it special. Make it Maria's for lunch or dinner. Remember, delivery